Hey, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to your ultimate destination for all things Dallas Cowboys. From the latest news, game analyses, rumors, to deep dives into player performances and strategies, we've got you covered. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a play. Let's dive into everything you need to know about America's team. The rumors swirling around the NFL world has taken a dramatic twist as whispers grow louder that Baker Mayfield, the former Cleveland Browns quarterback who has seen his career take multiple unpredictable turns, is now supposedly the latest acquisition for the Dallas Cowboys. Insiders hint at behind-the-scenes negotiations that might have gone unnoticed by the public eye. And although no official announcement has been made, the speculation is enough to set social media ablaze with excitement, skepticism, and endless debate. Fans are already imagining how Mayfield's mobility and flair could mesh with the Cowboys' current offensive lineup, particularly in an offense that has been criticized for inconsistency and lack of explosive quarterback leadership. Analysts are theorizing that if these rumors hold true, the Cowboys could be attempting a high-risk, high-reward strategy, banking on Mayfield's past flashes of brilliance to catalyze a turnaround. Every post, tweet, and podcast episode seems to feed the frenzy, and while some see this as a logical next step for a team in search of quarterback reliability, others question if the gamble is worth the potential locker room tension. The speculation has not only stirred fan forums, but also reignited conversations about Mayfield's journey, his controversial moments, and how Dallas might manage the media storm that inevitably follows such a headline-grabbing move. Even casual NFL observers are now questioning if the Cowboys are setting themselves up for a transformative season or a headline-generating disappointment, as the possibility of Mayfield and Big D feels both thrilling and unnerving at the same time. The rumor itself has become a story within a story, a testament to the magnetic pull of NFL quarterback drama and the endless fascination it brings to a fan base hungry for change and excitement, as everyone waits with bated breath to see if this speculation crosses into reality. Sources close to the team, speaking under strict confidentiality, suggest that the discussions may have involved multiple layers of negotiation, from salary cap considerations to potential trade-offs involving draft picks or bench players, each detail adding a tantalizing layer of intrigue that fuels fan imagination and insider chatter. Observers note that Mayfield's unique style, a blend of quick decision-making, occasional improvisation, and the occasional headline-worthy interception, could either disrupt or invigorate the Cowboys' offensive rhythm, depending on how well the coaching staff can tailor plays to his strengths. Rumors of clandestine meetings and private workouts have only intensified the speculation, with some suggesting that Mayfield may have already started informal sessions with the Cowboys' offensive coordinators, testing the waters before any formal commitment. Sports talk shows have seized on the buzz, dissecting every angle, from Mayfield's compatibility with the offensive line to his potential chemistry with wide receivers and running backs, all while debating whether this rumored acquisition signals a bold statement of intent from the franchise. The narrative, whether grounded in truth or inflated by media hype, is undeniably compelling, highlighting the fine line between strategic brilliance and reckless gamble in professional sports, where the difference between hero and scapegoat can be measured in a single season's performance. Fans have taken to social media platforms to voice their excitement and skepticism, creating a storm of speculation that ranges from celebratory predictions of Super Bowl contention to cautious warnings of another high-profile quarterback misstep, reflecting the polarized nature of opinion that always accompanies such high-stakes rumors. Meanwhile, fantasy football enthusiasts are already recalculating projections, considering how Mayfield's potential presence in Dallas might alter scoring patterns and positional hierarchies, adding another layer to the already complex mosaic of anticipation surrounding this rumored acquisition. The rumor mill continues to churn, blending facts, half-truths, and outright conjecture, ensuring that every snippet of information is magnified, dissected, and transformed into a narrative that feeds the collective imagination of a fan base desperate for certainty amid the tantalizing uncertainty that only NFL rumors can provide. It is this combination of possibility, intrigue, and sheer unpredictability that has elevated Mayfield's potential move to Dallas into more than a simple roster update. It has become a cultural moment, one that invites endless speculation, discussion, and debate among both hardcore and casual fans who now watch every news item with a heightened sense of curiosity, waiting for the eventual confirmation or dramatic denial that will either validate or collapse the swirling storm of rumor and anticipation. The supposed arrival of Baker Mayfield to the Cowboys raises questions about the broader strategy the franchise might be pursuing as it balances veteran experience with emerging talent. Some insiders speculate that this rumored move could represent a shift toward a more dynamic and unpredictable offensive approach, one that leverages Mayfield's mobility, arm strength, and on-field improvisation in ways that previous quarterbacks may not have fully exploited. Meanwhile, skeptics caution that Mayfield's inconsistency in past seasons, coupled with Dallas' intense media scrutiny, could create a perfect storm of pressure that might hinder performance rather than enhance it, making the rumored acquisition a high-stakes gamble that could define the next chapter of the franchise's history. Social media has become a hotbed of debate, with fans dissecting highlight reels, past statistics, and even personality traits, all in an effort to predict how Mayfield might mesh with the Cowboys' existing roster. Rumors of contract structures, potential incentives, and clauses that could mitigate risk for Dallas executives further add to the intrigue, painting a picture of a meticulous, calculated effort that seeks to balance ambition with caution. Analysts argue that if Mayfield does join the team, his presence could influence the development of younger players, offering mentorship while simultaneously pushing them to adapt to a quarterback with a distinct playing style. Even casual observers are now paying close attention, as the rumor taps into a broader narrative about the fluidity and unpredictability of NFL careers, highlighting how quickly fortunes can change and how a single move can ripple across an entire league. Every aspect of this rumor invites deeper analysis, from the potential implications for draft strategies to the influence on locker room dynamics, as executives, coaches, and media pundits alike weigh in on the possible outcomes of a Mayfield-Cowboys partnership. Some suggest that the Cowboys could be seeking to inject a sense of unpredictability into their game plan, banking on Mayfield's ability to create plays on the fly and keep defenses guessing, while others worry that a lack of consistency could disrupt team cohesion and undermine long-term objectives. Rumors of side deals and strategic contingencies, including clauses designed to protect Dallas in case of underperformance, add a layer of sophistication to the narrative, illustrating that while the speculation may feel spontaneous, it is underpinned by careful consideration behind closed doors. The fan base is polarizing. Some see Mayfield as a catalyst capable of elevating the Cowboys to championship contention, while others remain skeptical, citing past challenges and the pressure cooker environment of Texas football. Podcasts and YouTube channels dissect every potential alignment, highlighting how his play style could either revolutionize or destabilize the offensive schemes currently in place, offering a near-endless stream of content for digital media consumption. Social sentiment analysis shows a surge in engagement, with hashtags and trending topics reflecting both anticipation and doubt, signaling a widespread collective fascination with the unfolding scenario. Even sports historians weigh in, contextualizing the rumor within broader NFL trends of quarterback acquisitions and the high-risk, high-reward decisions teams make when pursuing talent with both potential and volatility. The narrative has grown organically, fueled by curiosity, insider leaks, and a fan culture eager for headlines, demonstrating the magnetic power of rumor in shaping perception and discourse long before any official confirmation occurs. While the official channels remain silent, the continuous stream of speculation has effectively transformed Baker Mayfield's rumored arrival into an event in itself, one that commands attention, provokes debate, and captivates audiences across multiple platforms, solidifying the intersection of rumor, media amplification, and fan engagement as an essential element of modern sports storytelling. Whispers within the sports media landscape suggest that Mayfield's potential transition to Dallas may also influence broader league dynamics, with rival teams keeping a close eye on every subtle hint movement, or statement, anticipating how this acquisition could alter competitive balances in upcoming matchups. Analysts hypothesize that if the rumor is true, it could trigger a domino effect, prompting adjustments to defensive schemes, player roles, and even coaching strategies across multiple franchises as opponents prepare for a quarterback known for unpredictable bursts and bold throws. Meanwhile, fan speculation has reached a fever pitch, with message boards, podcasts, and live comment sections lighting up with theories ranging from tactical advantages to cultural fit within the Cowboys organization. Some commentators argue that Mayfield's presence could inject energy into the locker room, offering leadership by example and elevating the performance of teammates, while others fear personality clashes and the pressures of high expectations could produce friction detrimental to team harmony. Reports of informal evaluations, closed-door scrimmages, and potential medical assessments further deepen the intrigue, as every small piece of information is amplified, scrutinized, and woven into the growing tapestry of rumor-driven narrative. The uncertainty surrounding the situation adds a sense of urgency and excitement, compelling fans and media alike to speculate on every conceivable angle, from offensive strategies to contract minutiae, creating a multi-layered drama that transcends the ordinary scope of NFL news. The story's persistence demonstrates the power of narrative construction in sports media, where speculation and rumor often achieve a life of their own, influencing public perception, shaping discourse, and keeping audiences invested long before formal announcements are made. Whether this scenario culminates in reality or remains an unfulfilled rumor, the discussion itself has become an event, highlighting the delicate interplay between athlete mobility, franchise ambition, and media sensationalism in shaping the collective imagination of fans across the globe. Every leak, whether confirmed or merely suggested, becomes a thread in a complex, ever-expanding web of anticipation, debate, and intrigue, solidifying Baker Mayfield's rumored arrival in Dallas as one of the most compelling narratives in contemporary professional football discourse. The buzz surrounding Baker Mayfield's potential move to the Dallas Cowboys has evolved from mere speculation into a full-blown narrative that permeates every corner of NFL discourse, where fans, analysts, and commentators obsess over every possible implication of this rumored acquisition. As the story circulates, it has become increasingly clear that the intrigue lies not only in the potential on-field impact, but also in the off-field symbolism, as Mayfield embodies the unpredictable, high-stakes nature of quarterback dynamics in modern football. The rumor has sparked debates about leadership, adaptability, and the delicate balance between raw talent and strategic fit, with commentators suggesting that Dallas may be attempting a daring gamble that leverages both opportunity and risk. Social media platforms have exploded with fan reactions ranging from euphoric optimism to cautious skepticism, while insider whispers hint at private meetings and informal evaluations designed to assess not just Mayfield's athletic ability, but his cultural and psychological compatibility with the Cowboys' locker room environment. Analysts note that if the rumors hold, the franchise may be signaling an intent to embrace a more flexible, improvisational offensive scheme tailored to Mayfield's unique style, potentially transforming both game-day strategies and long-term roster planning. The ongoing discourse has created a layered narrative, blending speculation, statistical analysis, and personality assessment, where every minor update or perceived leak feeds the collective imagination of a fan base eager for certainty in a sport defined by unpredictability. In this context, Mayfield's rumored arrival is more than a potential roster change. It is a symbol of ambition, risk, and the dramatic unpredictability that fuels NFL fandom, captivating audiences across media platforms as discussions, debates, and digital content continue to amplify the story into a multidimensional phenomenon that extends far beyond the field. The rumor has effectively become a shared experience, a cultural touchstone that reflects the excitement, tension, and communal speculation that make professional football as much about narrative as it is about athletic performance, ensuring that even casual observers are drawn into the swirling vortex of anticipation, analysis, and expectation surrounding Baker Mayfield and his possible chapter with the Cowboys. Beyond the immediate football implications, the rumor of Baker Mayfield's arrival in Dallas has ignited broader discussions about organizational strategy, identity, and the evolving nature of player mobility in the NFL, as teams increasingly seek high-reward acquisitions that could redefine not just on-field performance, but overall brand perception. Analysts argue that such a move would indicate a willingness to embrace both innovation and calculated risk, positioning the Cowboys as a franchise willing to challenge conventional wisdom and take bold steps in pursuit of championship contention. The speculative narrative has inspired extensive debate about coaching philosophy, play calling adaptability, and the degree to which Mayfield's personality and playing style could shape team culture, with insiders suggesting that Dallas may be attempting a carefully orchestrated blend of talent acquisition and cultural engineering designed to maximize both performance and cohesion. Social media reactions continue to pour in, ranging from fervent support and enthusiastic projections of playoff success to measured skepticism and warnings about potential disruptions to team harmony, creating a complex ecosystem of opinion that illustrates the emotional investment and stakes involved in NFL rumors. Fantasy football communities are also actively reevaluating projections, considering how Mayfield's integration could shift offensive statistics, alter player usage, and impact overall scoring dynamics, adding another layer of engagement to the unfolding saga. Meanwhile, sports journalists and commentators dissect historical precedents, drawing comparisons to past quarterback acquisitions that either succeeded spectacularly or faltered dramatically, using these examples to speculate on Dallas' potential trajectory. Rumors of strategic contingency plans, performance clauses, and iterative evaluations highlight the sophisticated nature of franchise decision-making, even amid public speculation, suggesting that what appears as a spontaneous acquisition may actually be part of a broader, meticulously considered vision. Ultimately, the buzz around Mayfield in Dallas transcends the traditional bounds of sports news, functioning as a narrative phenomenon that blends performance, personality, strategy, and cultural resonance into a story that captivates audiences, ensuring that every leak, report, or rumor is amplified, analyzed, and shared within a community eager to witness how this high-stakes scenario unfolds. The potential integration of Baker Mayfield into the Cowboys roster has also sparked speculation about how other NFL franchises might respond strategically, with rival teams likely recalibrating defensive approaches, scouting priorities, and quarterback evaluations in anticipation of Dallas' rumored move. Analysts suggest that if Mayfield does join, his presence could influence the league-wide approach to offensive versatility, emphasizing improvisation, mobility, and high-risk, high-reward passing schemes, potentially inspiring tactical shifts beyond the Cowboys' immediate sphere. Fan forums are filled with endless debate about playstyle compatibility, quarterback coaching strategies, and the nuanced dynamics that arise when introducing a high-profile player into an established roster, illustrating the intricate web of speculation that emerges whenever a quarterback of Mayfield's profile is involved. Meanwhile, media outlets continue to dissect each fragment of information, whether it's a potential workout session, an informal meeting, or contract negotiation detail, interpreting these tidbits as indicators of the rumor's viability and sparking extensive analysis of every conceivable outcome. Social engagement metrics reflect heightened curiosity, with trends, hashtags, and viral discussions amplifying the narrative and drawing in audiences that range from devoted fans to casual observers seeking entertainment and insight. The rumor itself has become a lens through which broader conversations about team identity, leadership, and competitive strategy are explored, offering a case study in how a single speculative move can catalyze discourse across multiple layers of sports media and fan communities. Analysts emphasize that the cultural weight of a quarterback like Mayfield cannot be underestimated, as perception, media narratives, and fan sentiment collectively shape both expectation and scrutiny, influencing how a rumored acquisition is internalized and discussed. In effect, the swirling speculation has transformed Mayfield's potential Dallas chapter into a cultural moment, where rumor, narrative, and anticipation converge to create an ongoing story that captivates audiences, underscores the dramatic stakes of NFL competition and reinforces the power of storytelling within professional sports. Rumors about Mayfield in Dallas also raise questions about leadership dynamics within the team, as the potential quarterback transition could alter locker room hierarchies, affect player relationships, and reshape coaching strategies, demanding a delicate balance between performance expectations and interpersonal management. Analysts highlight that Mayfield's past experiences, both triumphant and controversial, may offer valuable lessons for younger players, providing mentorship while simultaneously challenging established routines, potentially transforming both team culture and individual development trajectories. The speculation surrounding his arrival has prompted media outlets to explore not only on-field compatibility, but also psychological readiness, adaptability, and the subtleties of team cohesion, emphasizing that the impact of such a move extends far beyond simple statistics or win-loss records. Social media reflects the tension and excitement of this multidimensional discussion, with fans passionately debating potential outcomes, play-style integration, and the broader implication for the Cowboys' identity and ambitions. Insider whispers about informal evaluations, training sessions, and strategic planning continue to fuel the narrative, suggesting that the franchise may be taking incremental steps to ensure alignment, compatibility, and risk mitigation before any official confirmation. Meanwhile, fantasy football communities actively speculate about shifts in positional roles, offensive production, and statistical output, illustrating the ripple effect that quarterback movement can have across multiple layers of engagement and interest. Media analysts continue to draw parallels with historical precedents, evaluating how similar quarterback acquisitions impacted team performance, strategy, and fan sentiment, and using these case studies to project possible outcomes. The rumor's endurance underscores the magnetic appeal of quarterback speculation, where uncertainty, possibility, and narrative intertwine, transforming an unconfirmed acquisition into a multi-layered story that captures attention, sparks discussion, and engages a diverse audience invested in both the drama and the potential trajectory of the Dallas Cowboys. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. Insider chatter suggests that if Mayfield joins the Cowboys, the ripple effects could extend well beyond the quarterback position, influencing offensive line schemes, receiving core utilization, and even special teams dynamics, highlighting the interconnected nature of NFL strategy. Analysts speculate that Dallas may be exploring innovative play calling, integrating Mayfield's improvisational skills into a dynamic system that leverages both timing and spatial awareness, aiming to maximize efficiency while mitigating risk. Social media and fan forums buzz with predictions, debates, and hypothetical scenarios, illustrating the deep engagement and emotional investment elicited by this rumor, while podcasts and video channels provide continuous analysis, breaking down potential formations, plays, and matchups. The narrative surrounding Mayfield's potential move is not just about statistics or wins. It is about culture, perception, and the delicate balance of leadership and talent, reflecting the broader stakes of NFL franchise decisions. Rumors of conditional contracts, performance incentives, and potential draft implications add additional layers of intrigue, suggesting that the organization is meticulously planning both the short-term impact and long-term ramifications of this acquisition. Historical comparisons are frequently invoked, with commentators referencing past quarterback acquisitions that reshaped franchises, drawing parallels to Dallas' rumored strategy while acknowledging the inherent uncertainties and challenges. Fan sentiment analysis indicates a complex mix of excitement, skepticism, and hope, reflecting the high stakes and emotional investment that accompany quarterback speculation. Ultimately, the story of Baker Mayfield and the Cowboys has evolved into a multidimensional saga, where rumor, anticipation, strategic calculation, and cultural resonance intersect, capturing the attention of millions and reinforcing the NFL's enduring ability to create narratives that extend far beyond the field. The ongoing discussion about Baker Mayfield potentially joining Dallas underscores the unique role of quarterback speculation in the NFL, where anticipation, rumor, and narrative converge to shape both fan perception and media coverage, amplifying the significance of each potential roster move. Analysts argue that Mayfield's rumored arrival could redefine offensive strategy, player roles, and even broader team culture, illustrating the complex interplay between individual talent, organizational ambition, and the unpredictable nature of professional football. Social platforms, podcasts, and sports channels remain saturated with discussion, as fans and commentators alike dissect potential outcomes, compare historical precedents, and speculate on how Dallas might leverage Mayfield's strengths while mitigating risks, creating a self-sustaining cycle of rumor amplification. Insider hints of meetings, workouts, and negotiations add credibility to the speculation, suggesting that while the public narrative is incomplete, the organization may already be evaluating the practical and cultural feasibility of the acquisition. Fantasy football participants reassess projections, anticipating shifts in scoring patterns, positional utilization, and overall team efficiency, while analysts debate long-term implications for draft strategies, coaching approaches, and league competitiveness. The rumor itself has transcended mere speculation, functioning as a cultural event that invites collective participation, emotional investment, and strategic debate, highlighting the magnetic appeal of quarterback movement as both sport and story. As the saga unfolds, the convergence of rumor, media amplification, and fan engagement ensures that Baker Mayfield's potential Dallas chapter remains an enduring topic, capturing the imagination of millions while reflecting the unpredictable, high-stakes drama inherent to professional football. Speculation about Mayfield has also prompted debates about his potential fit with Dallas coaching philosophy, offensive system, and locker room culture as analysts and insiders weigh how his skill set and personality might interact with existing structures, expectations, and leadership hierarchies. Fans and commentators dissect everything from arm strength and mobility to decision-making under pressure, projecting scenarios that could either elevate the team to championship contention or expose vulnerabilities in high-stakes matchups. Rumors of informal meetings, private training sessions, and strategic evaluations further fuel the discussion, offering tantalizing hints that the franchise may be preparing meticulously before any formal announcement. The narrative has evolved beyond a simple player acquisition, encompassing leadership dynamics, player development, cultural adaptation, and even brand identity, highlighting the multifaceted implications of high-profile quarterback speculation. Social media engagement metrics indicate a diverse spectrum of sentiment, with excitement, caution, and debate blending into a complex, ongoing conversation that spans fan communities, analysts, and casual observers. Historical comparisons provide context, illustrating how previous quarterback acquisitions influence team performance, cohesion, and league perception, serving as cautionary tales or success stories that frame the potential outcomes of Mayfield's rumored integration. Fantasy football recalculations, statistical projections, and team strategy simulations contribute additional layers, reflecting the practical implications of the rumor for individual and collective performance metrics. Ultimately, the enduring fascination with Baker Mayfield in Dallas demonstrates the convergence of talent, narrative, and cultural significance, ensuring that speculation, analysis, and discussion remain central to the unfolding story, captivating audiences and reinforcing the inherent drama of NFL quarterback movements. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.